Chuck Wilson, who runs Baby Grand, was working at Priority Records at the time. He was interested in trying to get us a deal with Priority. So he flew out to LA to see us in LA. He had already been familiar with the music, loved the live show, and was basically like, all right, let's get this moving with Priority, you know what I'm saying? Let's get a deal in place with Priority. In the process of that, we heard back from him and he was like, look, I'm gonna leave Priority and start my own shit. I have distribution in place, and I'll make you guys the flagship artists, and we'll do this right. Stoop and I decided to make that move, and that's kind of when the fallout with Just happened. I think he was more apprehensive about it and felt we should continue to do things on our own.
I just felt like the time crunch, like my patience was running short just because I felt like I had priorities, like as far as like my comfort level, you know what I'm saying? Like the goals and dreams that I wanted that I didn't see happening with this.
Hey, maybe in retrospect, he had his finger on the pulse more than we did. It's funny because we didn't go from a bedroom hood studio to a shitty local studio. We went from a bedroom studio to Chung King in Manhattan, where some of the greatest records of all time have been made. Records I grew up influenced by and grew up listening to, I was recording in the same place these records were made. Stoop and I felt like that was kind of a reward for all the hard work we had done for the past, 10 years of our career. Like, you know what I'm saying? We felt like we belonged in there.
I just want to say something real quick about New York City. Like me, my man Crip, my man Rashid, all my people that's with me last act when we was little kids, we thought about coming to New York and rocking because in Philly, we was like y'all little brother, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And to come to New York and get the love that we're getting right now is a beautiful thing. So y'all make some fucking noise for yourself. Make some motherfucking noise for yourself. Hell yeah.
We knew that if we toured properly with a proper booking agent and a well-established tour that we would do better. Yeah, well, like I said, we had been in different places before. We had done shit, since we were kids, but it was all in little spots or little runs, So I think everyone was excited to hit the road for the first time in an organized manner, you know what I mean? And as excited as we were also nervous about the response in certain places. Because when you look at the tour dates and you see certain places, especially when you're someone who has never really left the East Coast your whole life, you're definitely nervous about the response you're gonna get in some places. You know what I'm saying? And that affects other people more, it affects certain people more than others. Some people have the philosophy of, we're gonna do a show, we're getting paid, and at the end of the day, that's all that matters. Whereas I want every show to be incredible. I'm thinking these kids are spending their hard-earned money to come see us. We better entertain them. So when we went out, I never questioned our ability to rock, you know what I mean? Like, people had told me years before this tour, like, yo, y'all are one of the greatest. I mean, we didn't know what we were doing. It was me and all my friends.
That was crazy. I mean, it was like a dream because I never really been anywhere, just anywhere, period, visiting anything. So I got to see a lot of places I never knew and realized people actually know our songs, you know what I mean? And seeing the love he was getting, it was just crazy. It was a great experience. That first tour was nuts.
We were all out there just doing it because we love doing it.
The first tours we started, they were rough. Especially when you made like $100 a show. It was pretty bad.
At the end of that tour, and we were out for a while, we divvied up money and all came home with $400. Most people would be frustrated with that. We looked at it as like, yo, we just pulled this off.
A little high in here. Yeah, this crowd's fucking hype. It's a little high. You know what I mean?
Wow.
They're deep too. You know what I'm saying? If I wipe my ass with 120 since we got it like that now. We wipe our ass with, we're not paid yet. Rich people say they wipe their ass with $100 bills. We wipe our asses with $1 bills.
Sure.
Yeah, we in Dallas
The
right
doper
now.
and the bigger, the less you can be
The
on
night before the Dallas show, Rock the Bells. Had a long ride today. We're just trying to get some 40s, some alcohol, some little something to get us a little even.
Anytime you can find a bodega, it's exquisite.
I love when you said, I love the fucking banger of with Hollow, start a revolution for Diallo. I thought that was so crazy.
Word, man.
Cause you know, at that point, I had never seen you.
Yeah.
I didn't know what you looked like. I just knew Vinny Paz, and that was it.
Basically, like,
Cause
until
your face is not on any of the
it's
covers.
on nothing, so everyone comes up to me, where's Vinny Paz?
And then when I found out you was an Italian from Philly, I was like, yo, son is crazy. That even made it more crazy.
That's all I ever hear.
Chasing with pineapple, chasing with...
Chase liquor with more liquor.
Yeah.
That's how you do it. That's like real G'd up. Like
That is
niggas who
gangster.
really do that. Let me holler at that, Paz.
Oh, you're dirty, Mark. I skeeve you.
Dude, I used to do that with...
We more sicker. Chase liquor with more liquor.
Look at the spider, Annie.
Oh my
This
God.
dude is Vinny. You get your publicity photographs of that motherfucker, man?
Yeah, Jake.
They were like, the Indians going. I said, I know where the fuck it's at.
First off, DJ's like the greatest kid. Him and brother Muhammad Islam basically like have run the security on the Rock the Bells tour. Like two great dudes, man, big hearts. DJ's one of the greatest kids I ever met. And he did I think a couple tours over in Iraq. He's one of a couple people I met in person who, told us how our music got him through his experience over in Iraq, which you don't know how much that means, man. That shit gives me chills, that what we do, as irrelevant as we may think we are in the grand scheme of things, the fact that what we do got someone through a tour of hell, literal hell, that could give them a smile maybe for a couple seconds a day. That's deep shit, man. That's shit that some of these people on pop radio can never experience, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, Laffy Taffy didn't change anyone's life in Iraq, bro. You know what I'm saying? That these motherfuckers on the radio, MTV or BET, whatever, I give them respect, get your money, but none of them have really made a profound impact on anyone's life. And to me, that's always what music has been about. From the shit my parents listened to, whether it was Stevie Wonder or Marvin or Al Green or Sam Cooke, to anything along those lines that really moved people in a personal manner. That's really what it's about. For Legacy of Blood, I think we came back to Philly because we feel, and still feel to this day, that we're best in our own environment. Philly plays a tremendous role in who this group is and its character. It's a very working class, hard-working, passionate city. I think that we're a hard-working, passionate group. This city has a personality unlike any other. And people who come from out of town will tell you that. About the great shit, the terrible shit, and the shit in between. And because of that, we are who we are, because of where we come from. And we're both very proud of that. Me and Stoop are creatures of habit to the 10th degree. The more easygoing the environment is for me, and the closer it is to home for me, that means my people can come through, drink a beer with me, we could play Xbox, smoke a L, drink a 40, go in the booth, do a song, come back out, act stupid, shoot the shit, and continue that process.
When you say it, it's like, you're not gonna have me rap over that, right? No, it's fine. I just need to know whatever the body shot. When I get on the okay, when you give it to me, before he comes, what's on the hard drive is done. I don't care what's on it. Yeah, I know. But
no, seriously, it'd be hilarious. I'd play the track for half an hour. Vin would go over his lyrics, finish a line or two, whatever it was. At one point, he'd just go, "I'm ready." It doesn't matter, you know, because whatever's happened, it's like, okay, cool, he's gonna go in there. One take,
Jake.
16s, done.
Ain't no fade.
Does one verse, comes back out. Same thing happens. Half an hour, drinking, people hanging off the ceilings, just playing the track, just loop, infinite loop, play. Okay, then turns around, I'm ready. Blast back in there, next 16, one take.
Take your cheddar, take everything that you care for, murder everybody, that's what they was there for. And therefore, you getting wet from the heat. Take the food from your plate, ain't letting you eat, ain't letting you do nothing that I don't want you to. You a crumb, and that's why I like to fuck with you.